I just recorded this video on 4 reasons why I think the end of this crypto bear market is getting close and why I really truly think the end is near. But I had this thought just real quick before I dive into these 4 reasons. I had this thought to just throw this out there to you. Be careful, everybody. The state of the world is just absolutely insane. Nobody knows what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen next. But these are just my opinions. It's all data based. I try to put emotion aside, and I hope that it proves valuable to you. I think just focusing on the data as we make our decisions is probably the most important thing we can do. This is how I see the charts. This is how I see things. And I hope it's valuable to you. Hit the like, subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and let's do it. The worst of the bear market is over. It's just what I think. And my thoughts are not based on how I feel, not based on emotion. It's just very simply based off of data, and more specifically, historical data. And I just want to go over real simply 4 reasons why I think the bear market, at least the worst of it, is over and we're getting very close to the end. I know there's not many things to discuss as we navigate in this bottom range of the bear market, and so we continue to speculate about things like this. But bear with me, because I think the data that I'm about to provide might offer some guidance to all of us as we navigate. So let's do this. So we're gonna go over 4 reasons, the 4th reason being probably the most important reason. So make sure to stick around for that 4th reason. And it's gonna be a very simple and quick video. The number 1 reason is, if you look at the history of crypto, more specifically the Bitcoin charts, we're right in between Bitcoin halvings. And historically, every halving and in between these halvings is when the bottom of the crypto bear market has played out. Now, I know many of you are saying, well, Dan, we're in a recession, equity markets are looking terrible, but this is actually what makes it even more powerful, is the fact that the timing of the recession and when the markets start bottoming out is almost perfect, as it aligns with the Bitcoin halvings and where we are in these cycles. So that's number 1, the Bitcoin halvings. Number 2, which is extremely important for me, and I just talk about it all the time, is Bitcoin has fallen below this bear market indicator on the macro that I've been tracking for years. This is the 786 Fibonacci retracement line, meaning Bitcoin falls from the bull market high around 78.6% and then bottoms out somewhere below that area in these bear markets. It's happening again, and most recently, Bitcoin fell below this line. That's a huge indicator for me in saying that, hey, the bottom range is here. Not necessarily the bottom, but the bottom range is here, and we've entered that area. Reason number 3 is this. It's been 420 days since the bull market high. 420 days since Bitcoin saw all-time high. It has been a long, grueling bear market. I can't believe it's been actually over a year, well over a year, and here we are. The reason why that's so important is this. This displays the very fact that we are well into this bear market, more specifically, possibly entering the last phase of the bear market. In 2015, in that bear market, it took Bitcoin 693 days from the bull market high to go into the bear market and exit the bear market, 693 days. In the 2018 bear market, it took 476 days for that to happen. So 476 days in the last bear market cycle for Bitcoin to go from all-time high to exiting the bear market. And right now, we're 420 days in from the bull market high. So we are well into this bear cycle. And again, as this aligns with the current state of the macroeconomic landscape, the recession, and equity markets and where they are, this timing is so perfect. So this leads me to reason number 4, which is the S&P 500, a nice indicator, nice reflection of equity markets. We've been tracking very closely. In this bear market, it has been down around 20% as I record this video. There is still a very strong possibility of a 20% dip for the S&P 500 in this bear market. Now, here's the thing. The S&P 500 is around 370 days in from its own all-time high. So if there's going to be one last crash, even 20%, it's likely going to happen fast. And the reason that is if you look historically at the S&P 500 and previous crashes and recessions and the time that those lasted, it stands to reason that being 370 days in, we're getting close to the end for the market to continue falling. For context to that, the terrible 2008 crash that we saw off the back of the housing crisis, that lasted 510 days. So we're likely months away from equity markets bottoming out. Now, I realize that history doesn't always repeat itself, but in these volatile markets and in these crazy waters of this bear market, and we're trying to figure out how to plan for our futures, what other thing is there to base our decisions other than historical data and what just the present data and present news is telling us? And for me, when I evaluate all of these things, it's telling us that there's a very, very strong, good possibility that we're in this bottom range and the bottom is getting close. And if this is the case, that means that the long fall that we saw in 2022 truly was the worst of it. Even if there is a big leg down, a big capitulation down, here's the thing. It's going to probably be way quicker than what we've seen already, this long downtrend that we've been in. It's going to be a quick event. And so if that's the case, that means if there is some pain ahead, it's going to not last as long and it'll be over sooner than later. And for me, as I track crypto on this YouTube channel and I just try and figure out things for myself, and we go through another bear market, that creates urgency for me. And I'm trying to sit back, evaluate all of the data, evaluate all of the options and everything that I could possibly do to make the right decisions for me and my family and our future. And this is why I'm here on this crypto YouTube channel, tracking my crypto journey, my investment, just like many of you on this YouTube channel. I'm on this journey with you. And the best thing that I can do is evaluate data continuously, especially as we try and navigate through this crazy bear market. I'm really curious of your thoughts. Where do you think we are? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you think the worst is over, or do you think there's more pain ahead? And how long do you think it's going to last? I really appreciate all of you cruising by. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.